Hello, my name is Sally Gimmon. I'm the owner of thetrustisyou.com and a free class on the great discoveries. If you want to go out to my name, www.sallygimmon.com. I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchise owners, 1099 income earners, and also U.S. investors how they can save taxes legally. So few people know about the Spendthrift Trust. This is why I do these videos. The Spendthrift Trust comes from England way back when King Henry VIII, that famous king who chopped off his wives' heads, started the Church of England. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and they went further back to the Magna Carta in the 13th century and said, no, 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 King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England. Our current tax code went into effect February 1913. It was only supposed to be around for a few years. Well, it's 111 years later. The only thing it's done is gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. The rich families back in 1913, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, the Kennedys, the Rockefellers, they made sure they could save taxes. Well, they can save taxes. We can save taxes. I started both my business and beneficial spendthrift trust in September of 2020. Because when I did my taxes for 2019, I found out rudely that my tax bracket went from 22% to 24%. I'm a real estate investor. I had $50,000 sitting in the bank account for short-term capital gains, and all of a sudden, I owed the federal government $97,000 in short-term capital gains. My CPA put me on a payment plan. Thank God for that, because I didn't have that $29,000 just lying around. And I started researching the Spendthrift Trust. I had read an article on the Rockefellers Spendthrift Trust. It's 7 generations old. It has almost 400 people under the same EIN or employee identification number, the tax ID number. They each file separate tax returns. And if they can save money, why couldn't Sally save money? I now have my family involved with the trust, and it's going to go from generations to generations. I work for the law firm that has the copyright on the Benson Financial Trust. Paul Benson was a Harvard law professor who wrote 5 very specific trusts. They're going to save you very specific taxes. You are not going to be tax-free. Today, we're going to talk about the business trust. This is for U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchisee owners, and anyone making 1099 income, independent contractors, coaches, insurance agents, digital marketers, affiliates, anything like that. With the Business Spendthrift Trust, you will save at least 90% on your federal income taxes yearly, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. So this is an example of one of my clients. He saw one of my YouTube videos. He contacted me. He's a chiropractor in New York, and what we're going to save him and his family is in federal taxes, $59,394, and in New York state taxes, $16,831, which totals $76,225 per year, or per month, an extra $6,352, not working harder, not working longer, not working smarter. He's just saving federal and state income taxes. This is an amazing thing. And again, this is at 90%. Most of my clients are between 90 to 95%, but I always want to show worst case scenario so you can be happy with best case scenario. When you go out to my free class on the Great Discovery, again, it's www.sallygimmon.com. You're going to get a 23-minute presentation. You're going to get 3 articles from Forbes magazine. You're going to get 2 pages of case law, and you're going to get a chart showing that if you're filing single, there's 4 ways to file your taxes. Single, head of household, married jointly, married separately. Single is the most expensive way. So if you're filing single, how much you will save in all 50 states, showing federal and state income taxes. 7 states do not have state income taxes, so they'll save less. Oh, well, they don't have to pay as much. Now, with all the different trusts, there's 5 different trusts. With all the different trusts, they're going to save you in 4 very important ways. Listen up. Number 1, you're going to save taxes year after year, generation after generation. Number 2, you're going to keep your information completely private. There's a false rumor out there that your LLC, S Corp, or C Corp does that for you. Anyone can go onto the Secretary of State website or the Corporation Commission website of your state and research all LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps. 40% of all these companies get sued every single year. I bet you didn't know that. I Googled it, so that's how I know. With the Spendthrift Trust, nobody knows what you own, where you own it, how much you own it, and what you do with it. That's number 2. Number 3, talking about lawsuits. All your assets are in the Spendthrift Trust. If someone tries to sue you, they can't get a hold of your assets. It becomes frivolous and goes away. So if the renter's dog gets out and bites the mailman can try to go after the owner of the apartment building, or owner of the house, but he will not succeed. The only person he can get money from is the renter himself. And the 4th way, if you're not aware of the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act from the Treasury Department, this is a crazy rule from the Treasury Department that if you are an LLC doing business as a corporation or C Corp, you must file paperwork with the Treasury Department by December 31st of 2024, or be charged $10,000 and or 2 years in jail. With the Spendthrift Trust, you're exempt from doing that. I've had this trust for both my business and my beneficial trust for the past 3 years, and I want to teach this to as many other people. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new today. Please reach out to me. I set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session if you would like to find out how much you could be saving every single month and every single year. Take care and have a beautiful day.